Welcome everyone who is joining me, Reetu Mehta, for this yoga session today. Through my years of practice, I have often been asked the question, which asanas, Reetu, can we do to actually enhance our metabolism or to correct our hormonal imbalances? So keeping that question in mind, today's class is specifically designed just for that. So all the asanas that I have planned today for you are specifically meant to effectively boost your metabolism and correct your hormonal imbalances. And all the asanas till the very end are all in a standing position. So let us begin. We start with our feet foot or hip distance apart. Take your right hand up. Connect the upper arm to the ear if you can, shoulder down, and press the other palm lightly by the side of your thigh and slowly go down to the side. Do only what is comfortable for you. As you hold this position, gently tighten the bottom, pull the stomach in, keep the hip in the center. Slowly then coming up, bring the hand down. Other side, breathe in, exhale. As you hold this position, keep in mind that the hip doesn't push out. This compromises the asana, so stay in the center and stretch really from the hip upwards along the side of the body. Slowly coming up, inhaling, exhaling, hand down. Moving on to the twist. Take now your right hand, place that palm onto your left shoulder. Take the other hand to the opposite side, so not on the same side as the one you have the hand on, but the opposite side. So if you'd have your hand on this shoulder, you'd have your palm on the opposite lower back. All fingers pointing down of the back hand, and then slowly make a lovely twist. And look behind you, chin in line with the back shoulder. As you stay in this position, try to keep the hip and the knee facing front and do not allow it to fully turn like this, but to turn more from the lower back and the waist. Coming back into the center, release and change. Left palm onto the right shoulder, the other hand on the opposite lower back, fingers facing down, and nice lovely twist. Keep breathing. You can use your front palm to gently, sometimes if your shoulder is pointing forward, push it back and hold. Come back into the center and release. Now we move into a backward bend. I'll do it on the side, keeping your feet foot to hip distance apart. Take all your fingers together and place them onto the lower back, fingers pointing down to the floor, elbows in, shoulders back. First step is only to take the head up, keeping the chin facing up, head down behind, and feel just the stretch in the neck, stimulating your thyroid gland. Some of you might just want to be here and not to do anything more because maybe you have back issues and you prefer not to arch more behind. That's fine. You can stay here, opening up the chest, stretching the neck, stimulating thyroid gland. Those who can go further, slowly tighten the bottom and gently arch back to whatever is possible. Don't force. Hernia of the neck, then keep the head forward. Slowly head up first, being the heaviest part of the body, and then slowly bring the rest of the body up. Moving into a forward bend, slide the palms on your thighs, go down. Stop when you're parallel to the floor, stick the bottom out and hold. Slowly then allow your hands to slide further. Maybe it ends there, so release it and head down. Maybe you can drop further down to the floor if that's you. Do what is comfortable. Now slowly bend your knees and slowly round and roll and come up into a standing position. Let's try this one more time. Palms onto your lower back, elbows pulled in, shoulders chest open. Breathe in, head up. Arch back only if you can and wish to. Head up first and slowly bring the body up, moving into a forward bend. Hold, palms are on your shin, never on your knees. Head is in line, not up, not down, but in a straight line. Then drop the head and body and hold whatever is comfortable. Do not force. Then bend the knees. If you have back problem, you can stay with the knees bent. It's softer on the spine. And then slowly round and roll and come up. Do it slowly to avoid blood rush. And down. We have done these 4 movements. We did a side bend, a twist, a backward bend, and a forward bend. These 4 bends of the spine and the back are the most essential to do every single day for effective, strong, supple back. If in your daily activity you're not able to put in these 4 movements of the spine, say for example you bend down to pick up things or you twist to get something, those are the kind of actions that bring about movement and suppleness in the back. If you don't have those many movements to bring all these 4 actions in, please add these 4 asanas every single day for a nice, strong and healthy back. Now we move on to all the other asanas after this little warm-up of the spine and body, which will help you for your metabolism and your hormonal imbalances. Let's begin first now with Trikonasana or the triangle pose. For that, take your feet apart. Taking a comfortable distance apart, you'll take your right foot to face out to the right side. Left foot faces front 90 degrees. Check that your hip and body is also facing front. Then take the hands out. Then reach out to the right side. Drop the hand down. Place it anywhere on your shin that is comfortable. And the other hand straight up with the palm facing front. Not behind or sideways, but front. And then hold and stay. You can choose to look down if your neck hurts. You can look front to the camera, or you can look straight up to the fingers, whatever is you. Check that your hip is open, chest is open, but your hand doesn't push behind, stays in line. Up hand, shoulders, down hand, all in one straight line. Slowly coming up and hands down. Change to the other side. Left leg out, right leg forward. Hip in the center. Hands out. Reach to the left as if you're getting something. Drop the hand and the other straight up. Make sure there's no pressure on the knee. The hand is away wherever you want on the shin. You're not throwing the weight of your whole body into the leg, but keeping the fingers lightly so. You can also choose to put your palm open like this in front and stay. Slowly coming up, breathing in and hands down. And connect your legs, bend your knees and shake it out. Let the energy that you've created flow through the body as you shake it out. Good. Continuing now with the next asana. There'll be a couple of asanas teamed together. Take your feet apart and out. Again, the same way. Right leg goes out, but this time the back foot turns in 70 degrees, allowing the hip and therefore the knee to turn to the right side. Then lunge into your front knee, keeping in mind that the knee and heel is 90 degrees. Feel a soft opening at the hip joint. Then take the hands out and up. into Warrior 1. Hold this position. Palms are pressed and closed. Back knee is as straight as possible if you can. The back heel is also well into the ground. Front knee doesn't exceed the toe line. Now slowly open into Warrior 2. For this, turn that foot out, the back foot, and stay. The back foot, the left foot stays 90 degrees as you hold. Breathe and stay. Look at the fingers on your right hand. This is your complete pose of Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Chest open, shoulders open. Feel the heat, the warmth, the energy rise through this pose. Slowly hands down and change. To your left side, left foot out, right leg turns in 70 degrees so that allows the hip and the knee to turn. Bend your front knee 90 degrees. Take your hands up and palms pressed and hold. Lunge well nicely. Feel the hip opening, the psoas muscle, the hip flexor working. Back calf muscle stretches as the heel pushes down into the floor. Be aware of the breath. We're doing it only once, so we're holding a little longer. If it's too much for you, you can release the pose and join back when you're ready. Slowly open into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Open the hand out and you continue to look to the left side. Look to the fingertips on your left. Chest, shoulders are open. Back, hand, shoulders and front arm in one straight line. Breathe and hold. And slowly hands down and come up and join your legs together. And ease it out, shake it out. Moving into the next pose, also combination of warrior pose. Take the legs out again. Right leg out, right foot out. Left foot also turns in 70 degrees again. Lunge into your front knee. Take your hands out front forward this time. Interlock the thumb. Palms pressed together. Arms at shoulder length, not up, but dropping the shoulders, arms in line. Breathe in and out. Moving slowly now, straightening the knee, dropping down into pyramid pose. Drop the body down. Check that your leg is between your shoulders, so you're not on this side, but really fully to the right. If you need to adjust your leg to get a good grip or balance, do so now and stay. You can choose to place your hand on the shin, down onto the feet, wherever it is comfortable for you. Don't force. If it's too painful, you can keep the knee a little bit bent. If you have problem with the back, also keep the knee a little bit bent and stay. Straighten only if it's comfortable. Hands down onto two sides of your foot, only if possible. Fingertips on the floor and stay. Pull the stomach nicely in, breathe in and out. Don't hold your breath. Slowly now bend your front knee, going into Utthita Parsva Konasana. Take the right hand in front down on the floor, turn the left foot 90 again and slowly open the chest, open the hand, look up towards the ceiling and stay. If this is too deep for you, go up on your fingertips. You can also use a brick or a book here to facilitate the movement. Make it comfortable that you can be in it longer. That's most important. Slowly hand down and slowly coming up. You can use the brick on the other side. Left leg out, place it before. And then as you turn the back foot in 70. Turn your hip and body also to face to that side. Hands out in front, palms closed, lock the thumb, shoulders dropped down. Nicely in the lunge pose, breathe. Slowly going into pyramid pose, straighten the knee and drop the hands down anywhere on the shin. Just so that you have a clear view, anywhere on the shin. It can be here if this is you. You can bend the knee if it's too much. Go further down, just don't press on the knee. Anywhere else is fine. If you need to adjust your position, if it is giving you loss of balance, head down, stay. Then now slowly place your fingertips on two sides of the foot and hold. Now slowly bend your front knee. If you wish to, you can use the brick here. Place your palm in front of the knee and thigh. Straighten the right leg out and open the chest. Nice lunge. Open chest, hip opens, breathe. And slowly hand down and slowly come up. And feet together, shake it out again, breathe. The next one is Warrior 3. So you'll see I've used most of the warrior poses because they actually create a lot of heat and they move upwards from the root chakra up along the spine. So it helps to jumpstart and boost the metabolism. Also stimulates your pituitary glands and therefore that helps to control and balance your hormones. Virabhadrasana 3. Let's start with an easier move. You take the right leg behind, keep the big toe on the floor, hold on to your elbows, then slowly drop the body till it's parallel to the floor. If possible, keep your knees straight, both of them. If it's difficult, bend your front knee, that's fine, but do not bend the back knee. Slowly then lift the leg up and hold and stay. Toes lightly pointed. Keeping the leg only in line with your hip. If this is too difficult, use the wall. Go completely against the wall and then do the same thing against the wall. You could also place the back foot on the wall if you wish. Then slowly coming down and feet together. Other side. First left leg out. Then drop the body down holding the elbows. This makes it a bit easier and gives you some balance. Make it parallel to the floor and 90 degrees to the body. And then slowly lift the left leg up. And hold it there in line with your hip. So your head, your back, your hip and legs are all in one straight line. And slowly bring it down and feet together. This same asana will repeat in its full form if possible. Right leg behind. Those of you who cannot do this, please continue with just this previous pose that we have learnt and done together. Hold, lift, and slowly extend the arms straight out. Head continues to look towards the floor. Head, neck, back, hip and leg all in one straight line. Hands down, lower the body, lower the legs and straighten up. Good, this should have taken your heat, your energy up. Left leg behind. Hold on to the elbows. Drop down. Slowly leg up. Those who want to stay here, stay here. The others can extend the hands and stay. And hands down and release. This is not an easy one by any standard, so don't be disappointed if this is challenging for you. Shake it out, release. And now finally, we'll come down in a sitting position. And in this sitting position, we'll do one asana called Trikonasana. Butterfly pose also. The butterfly pose or Patangasana or Titli pose is very good for stimulating the pituitary gland. It is also very conducive to start with when you go into meditation. Join the soles of your feet. Bring the heel in to whatever is comfortable for you. It has to come as much as possible in the line of the perineum position, center of the pelvis. Interlock the hands and place the hands on top of the toes at the top. Then relax the shoulders, spine tall, and slowly open your knees and thighs and stay. As you do so, be aware that you're not leaning and rolling back, but your spine is tall and you're leaning a little bit more forward maybe, but not behind. And now slowly you start with the flapping of your thighs as if like the wings of a butterfly. So you slowly make this movement. You can choose to have this movement what is comfortable to you. It could be slow for some people. It could be really fast for some. So totally up to you, but just be careful that you are aware of the muscles and the ligaments that run along that line. You don't want to do it so vigorously and swiftly that you have no control over the muscle and it snaps and hurts you. So please do not tear any muscle with excessive force and pressure. I say do it what is in your control. Doing this 2 minutes every day is very good for both men and women. For men, it stimulates and keeps the sterility in check, and for women, it's very good for menopause, for menstrual cycle disorders, for hormonal imbalances. And overall, it's excellent for meditation. Now slowly take your hand to your ankles and gently use your elbow to gently push the thigh down. See to whatever maximum it can go. Keep it there and then slowly take the other leg to whatever maximum it can open. Use your own gentle body force to open only what it can. You be in control of this asana for yourself. Slowly coming up center, hold again and flap again. This time try to flap by taking it all the way up to your shoulders and down. When you do this, you'll notice that it helps to loosen the hip joint even more when you go in this full range. Slow or fast is not important. It's the action. Good. And now slowly release and come into a normal cross-leg position. Close your eyes and just breathe. This brings us to the end of the yoga practice. So be in this silent, meditative space for a few minutes before you get on with the rest of your day. Watch your breathing. Watch your stomach expand and open as you inhale, and your stomach slowly pulls in as you exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Be in this pose in a meditative condition as long as you want. You can also choose to lie down in Shavasana with your palms and feet open and then get on whenever you're ready. I will leave you for now with a simple, humble namaste and thank you. And you can get on with your day whenever you are ready. Thank you.